Hello. It's me. It's your favorite streamer. So today, at least for now, I want to play Planet Zoo. What does that sound? There's some sound effect, and I'm like, what? It sounds weird. Anyway, hi Space Mouse, you are first. You have redeemed the first redeem, and thank you for the hydrate redeem as well. Oh, that's good stuff. So, um, yeah. Let's go ahead and, but yeah, so I wanted to build some stuff in Planet Zoo today. We actually have an existing enclosure that I made like a year ago or something like that. Look at this fucking tapir just swimming around and shit. That's so cool. Um, the game isn't gonna look like... Oh, wait. Uh-oh, okay, hold on. We gotta get away from the water. Alright. We're better. We're better. Apparently I turned the water reflections off, but apparently I didn't turn them off enough. So hold on, let me see like it's so this says the water is the problem, right? GPU friend, right? Okay, so it looks fine now. Okay, and then we go, what if we go under the water? Huh, okay, I have no idea what the problem was then, but we had a moment. We had a moment there for a second. It's just like it's getting a little bit upset about like looking head on directly to the forehead. But yeah. So I tried to. Ooh, actually, I wonder if it's like. See, I gotta figure out because I've tried to stream Planet Zoo before and we couldn't do it because of the fucking whatchamacallit, the my GPU was just like not having it basically. But like I changed some settings and it looks like it's a lot happier now. So anyway, yeah, so then let me show you around my tapir enclosure that I made like a year ago. Hi buddy. Oh, these two zookeepers are one zookeeper but two people. So anyway, so there's this you know, like this is the zookeeper. Dude, I spent fucking hours on this, by the way. Like a whole like 2 fucking days on this. So this is the zookeeper entrance to um the tapir enclosure. So it's literally all of these fucking how do I like pan like there we go. Okay. Okay. Um so this entire fucking like little back entrance for the zookeepers only. All of these rocks were placed by fucking hand. It's vine, like that's a hand-placed fucking vine. Like, look, this is a single rock. I placed all of those myself, and I'm still really fucking proud of it. So, um, yeah, so that's so I was really proud of this fucking back entrance, even though, like, speaking in terms of like, are the customers gonna see it? No, they're not. But I wanted the zookeeper entrance to look cool. So I just like placed all of those rocks but individually, and it looks pretty cool. Anyway, obviously as you can see, this zoo is not finished by any means. There's a lot of just empty space there, but when you look specifically just at the tapir exhibit, it looks fantastic. And like, what what happened? What is wrong with these rocks? I must have changed the path at some point and just not fixed it because like obviously, you know, there's a little you know, you can get on top of here and sit on a bench and look at the tapirs who are below you. So that's neat, but like these rocks should not be here obviously, or they should be moved so that people can actually walk up the ramp, you know, up the stairs. But yeah, because I wanted to put some stairs that, like, you can see just, like, if you look at it over here, obviously it doesn't look good. That's something we'll theoretically fix in the future. But, like, yeah, so these stairs are technically just, like, hanging in the air. Well, not, like, hanging in the air, like, they got these pillars supporting them, right? But that doesn't look attractive, and if you're looking at the exhibit from this angle, right? You don't want to see a bunch of like fucking pillars and shit, and this one doesn't count because it's covered. See, there's technically there's a pillar right right here, right, that's supporting the stairs. But it doesn't fucking matter because you can barely see it because there's a tree in the way, right? See, I had to think. You have to think in this game. If you want an exhibit to look good, you gotta think like on like 4D chess level, right? 5D, 6D, I don't know. You gotta think about everything ahead of time, right? Well, not ahead of time. Like this entrance, this little, you know, you can walk up the stairs, walk up the ramp, and then look at the tapirs from up here. I did not plan that ahead of time. I didn't plan shit ahead of time with this enclosure. So, like, by the way, is this yeah, this is a sandbox. This is a sandbox save, I think. I don't think I care about money in this one. I don't think we even have, yeah, we have unlimited money, but we still need, like, zookeepers to feed the animals and shit, so, so we still need, like, this bit over here that I would like to eventually decorate so that it doesn't look so weird. Like here, what is this? It's a zookeeper hut. And you see how I've, like, put it kind of like rocks and trees around it because I don't want people who are, you know, viewing the tapirs over here. I don't want them to look and be like, oh, ew, there's this unnatural building here. You know, that's not, that, no. If you want your zoo to look good, you gotta make it look good. So, then there's, yeah, okay, yeah, and that was all that explanation just to say that, you know, people are also going to be looking at the tapirs from, like, you know, like right here, you know, and like, you know, there's, can I fucking move the camera in, like, a less weird way? I have no idea. But anyway, you know, we'll be looking at it from over here, and we don't want to see, you know, the fucking, that shit, or, like, have, like, you know, if we get rid of all these rocks, you can just see, like, you know, fucking, like, over here, which this is an unfinished exhibit, but yeah, so, we'll be working on that potentially today, I don't know. But yeah, so this view of the tapir exhibit is fucking finished. Well, mostly. This part, we didn't even get that part of the zoo yet. That part of the zoo, this part doesn't even exist yet. Also, hi Figgies, hearts to you too. And then, you know, like, obviously, like, this is, like, this is the view of the, you know, tapir exhibit from here, and, again, it doesn't look great, because that part of the zoo doesn't exist yet, but, like, if you just, like, selectively look, it looks really fucking good. Even, and also, like, it would look even better if I had my graphics settings up a bit higher, like, right now, like, even the grass can look much better. And, like, ew, is that, yes, there's a little bit of pop in there too, but you know, like, lower resolution is things are at a further distance. But like look at this. Like, this screenshot right here that we're in right now looks fucking fantastic. The one thing about it is that so this is this is the zookeeper's entrance from the inner side. And obviously we have to keep it so that the zookeepers can actually, like, you know, like, walk in. So it does need to have, like, a somewhat open space. But we're covering it, you know, we're kind of breaking the shape up with vines. If you look at it, like, from here, like, you know, like, from the actual viewpoint, you can't even see the fucking door, right? You can't. It's not even there. It's like it doesn't exist. It looks completely natural, like just a little kind of cave bit, right? So, anyway, so here's our tapirs. Look at them, just, they're so happy in this exhibit. And yeah, so, like, so we've got these little, you know, kind of like grassy bit. Toll-free call. Fuck that. I'm hanging up on you. No, toll-free call. No, I'm hanging up on you. Hold on. I gotta hang up on this toll-free call. Okay, hi, we're back. I just had to hang up on this fucking spam call. Ooh, hey, one of our tapirs is about to have a baby, guys. Guys, it's about to have a baby. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Where's the baby? I want the baby now. But yeah, so we'll have a baby shortly. Oh, she's just gonna lie down. That's cute. And then, so, like, oh, there it is. We missed it. We missed the birth. But yeah, isn't this a cute fucking baby? Like, holy shit, that's a cute baby piggy. So, like, the other thing is you have to have, like, shelter space for your animals, which is what this is. So you can't view this exhibit from this side, really. You can view it from, like, here. It's not a very good view. That's the other thing you have to think about when you're designing an exhibit, right? I mean, if you want it to look, you know, like, good, is, like, you know, like, this is a great viewing angle. right? Because there's no like trees blocking your vision, but at the same time, like this foliage kind, like this foliage right on the border there kind of frames the view. And like that's kind of like, like we don't want foliage like in this kind of area because we don't want it to block the view, like I said. But it is what just happened? I don't know. Oh, they probably got injured or need sick and need to be like zoomed over to the vet or something. Anyway, so like when you do put foliage, you want it to be there to kind of break up the view. Like I keep saying, because like again, and to make the rest of the zoo look more natural. Because like again, like people will be viewing it from this side, and so that's one reason why I wanted so much foliage here, is because, and you can even do it to where um like, because we don't want people seeing, like, all of this fucking empty zoo over here, but, like, what we could do, and I hope I don't regret doing this, but, like, we can move this, like, say there's a path, like, right here, and then we put this here, right? Which means that the people who are standing right here can still see into the exhibit, but the people who are viewing from over here can't, they have a harder time seeing the rest of the non-existent zoo. So you gotta think about all of that kind of shit. Um, and like, I wanted to, as much as possible, not use walls for this exhibit, because this was the first exhibit I really, like, try-harded, right? So instead of walls, what I did, obviously, is we made, elevation, and, we used the terrain. So, like, here, this was a tough spot, because it was kind of where, like, the dip in the terrain that is the lake met the like terrain that's just like a normal elevation. Like this is kind of elevated over here, but it's not like the pigs would have been able to escape through that area. Do we have like what is okay. Wait, what is the alert about the tapir? Zoo has been closed for a long time. Yeah, I know, dumbass. I'm aware of that. I'd closed the zoo. But yeah, so these rocks, we kind of had to make like a little barrier for them. First of all, so that it would look good in this area, like they couldn't just see out here, right? But another reason I use the rocks is so that the tapirs can't escape. And fun fact, actually, the tapirs can walk on rocks if they're like at the right position. So like this shelter, right? It's just kind of like I wanted it to look more natural, and like one of my ways of doing that, first of all, I just put a shitload of foliage on the top to make it look less, like a giant slab of wood. And then for the bottom, the elevation wasn't quite right, but I liked the variation in elevation. So what I did was I put some rocks down, and basically they will climb on top of the rocks to get to their shelter space where they're sleeping. And that's the other thing I did was, just kind of like make it look kind of like a cave or some other kind of shelter. Is I put vines on there and stuff. And that also kind of blocks the view of it in a way. But yeah, so like if we follow this tapir, they will eventually leave the shelter probably, and you guys can see it walk on the rocks. Or are you just gonna go back to sleep? What are you doing? What are you gonna do? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah, see, so they can walk on the rocks to get up and down. Hey, Snipe, how's it going? Yes, Snipe says Tapir Zoo. Yeah. I made this whole exhibit like a year ago, and it's still going strong. And I want to make a new exhibit today, but first ooh, are they fighting? They're fighting, guys. Are they both? Wait, are they? Okay, hold on. How do I find out what is this a male? That's a female. This is a female. Okay, and what about this one? What are you? Are you? That's another female, I guess? Yeah, so they're two females. So were they fighting? I don't know. They were interacting in some way, and that's something I love about Planet Zoo, is that there's just so much shit you can watch your animals run around and do. But yeah, see, like, he's on top of the rocks. He's got his steps on top of the rocks. What if you make the rocks too steep? Like here, I don't think the tapirs can get on top of here, and they cannot escape, to my knowledge. So you gotta be really careful with that. And like here, like the elevation wasn't that dramatic and they were able to escape. So I just added rocks, and like the angles that the rocks are at makes it so that, Like, you know, like they would be able to get into the exhibit, but they can't get out. Oh, Snipe Martin has thanked Korgoth for the gift sub that they gifted a lot of subs a while ago. Korgoth views this channel a lot. If he's not here right now, I'll tell him thank you for you, Snipe. Soda. But yeah, so yeah, I guess TLDR is this is an exhibit that I had a lot of fun making. Let me show you guys my first ever exhibit, which was not a tryhard exhibit. By the way, Snipe, I don't know how long you've been here, but I want to show you the fucking zookeeper entrance, because it is wild. So this is where the zookeepers enter, you know, to do zookeeper things. Every single... And yes, I'm still bragging about this. Every single one of these rocks was fucking placed by hand to make this rock tunnel. Oh my god. Wild. Like animals. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, okay, so we used to have a bear... Oh, is that what I was doing next? Okay, so anyway, so we used to have a bear enclosure here. And I think I have like a version of this of this zoo that's called like Bear Prep or something. And I think that's what I was doing here, or maybe this is just I think this is actually just like the leftovers of the old bear exhibit. We also have a dole exhibit, I think is what these are called. Are these doles? Where are they? Ah, here they are. Alright, so this is a dole, which is a kind of like wild canid. And we have an exhibit for them, which, again, I've been trying not to use walls if I can help it, but I miscalculated and they were able to escape. And it's just not a finished exhibit. It's a as you can tell, it is a work in progress. But they need a lot of space and they breed fast and there's lots of them and they like to be social. So this is the second tryhard exhibit I was going to make, but it's been a kind of like mild failure so far, but like I'm not giving up on it yet. You know, you can see I haven't even placed any rocks in here or anything like that. We have a lot of puppies. Like, look at this fucking puppy right here. Isn't that cute? Aren't they cute? They're just a cute little puppy. Look at that cute puppy face. Snipe says, just a couple of minutes. I have not seen this zookeeper entrance before. It is very impressively seen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I worked so fucking hard on that. That took me like 4 hours to put all of those fucking rocks in the right place that looked good and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if we zoom all the way out, you can basically see... Wait, I don't think this is the current version of the save, even. I'm gonna check, guys, because I swear I had, like, some, you know, like, some animal, you know, like, tiny animal things. You know, like, tiny animals that are in buildings and stuff. So let me actually, let me just, like... Well, exit to main menu, because it's not like we've done anything here anyway. Oh, yeah. Actually, this is definitely not the current version, because... Well, is it? Anyway, we're gonna look. We're gonna look and see if I have a more current version of that save. That zoo. Because, yeah. I also want to show you guys, like, my first ever exhibit, if it still exists in a different version of this save. So let's see, my zoo type thing, deer. I was making an exhibit for deer, apparently. Okay, let's load that file. But yeah, so... Or maybe I was repurposing the dole exhibit for deer. I don't remember. The last time I played this game, I bought a bunch of expansion packs, and I was like, okay, I'll make a deer zoo, you know, a deer exhibit, or whatever it was I was making, and then I never played again for like a year. And here we are! Here we are! Okay, so... Okay, so we've got... It might be a little bit different. I don't remember this orange tree, but it was probably there. But yeah, so that's roughly the same, and... Wait, really? This is just the same fucking file? That does not sound right. Hold on a second. Let me load, like, bear prep. The bear prep file. Because I don't know which of these files is current, because I remember, like, maybe I bought those small animal enclosures and saved, you know, like deleted them and saved over it or something? I don't know. But yeah, I love this game. Like I said, I haven't really played it in a year, but it's like really fun and satisfying to... Ah, here we... Wait. Oh, that's why... Bear prep. I can't fucking figure it out. Can't figure out which file is. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and we'll load the, let's see, so that's last modified 1/24, 2022. Aha, so the autosave. Oh, that's 2023. Okay, hold on a second, guys. 2022, 1/24. We'll load the autosave. And we'll make like, we'll start a new exhibit, because I don't really want to pick up the Dole exhibit where I left off quite yet, because I'm kind of feeling like creatively stuck on it. Or with it. So yeah, so what kind of exhibit are we gonna make? Apparently I wanted to make a deer exhibit and a bear exhibit, and I remember wanting to make an alpaca exhibit too. Hey guys, why don't we do alpacas? I think I have alpacas from... I think there was an expansion pack where you could get alpacas. Let's look. Right, animal trading. No, I don't want to trade my animals. Just like, can I just like find like... Oh hey, we had a baby tape here. Okay, but like, can I like... How do I get animals? Alpaca. Do we have a... Is there alpacas? I think there is. Bro. Oh, I guess it's our animals that we currently have. No, I want to buy animals. Okay. Alpaca. I swear there's an alpaca species. Or is it llama? This is so weird. I swear there was one. Llama. Llama. Okay, there's llamas. I swear there were also alpacas. Well, anyway, so there's llamas. And we could also do bears. There's various kinds of bears. See, dude, I swear there was like llamas and alpacas, because... Let me look. Hold on, let me Google this. Let's see. Planet Zoo alpaca, because I fucking swear. Huh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's literally, it's just llamas, okay. Should we do bears or llamas? Let me look at their, like, data and see, like, how much space do they need. Okay, so that's, like, for, like, 2 adult alpacas, they need, like, 600 square meters. They need, like, like, a low temperature or something, I don't know. They don't require any deep water. What the juveniles? Okay, so they don't require, okay, and they require a tall-ish fence? Oh wait. Yeah, so let's look for bears. Let's see, grizzly bear, Himalayan brown bear, ooh. Let's see, so that's a little bit less land, I think? Was that less land? Because that's like 500, yeah, it's a little bit less land for the bears. Oh. Wow. They don't need nearly as tall walls as the llamas do. That is very interesting to me. They also don't require any deep water or anything like that. Okay, so hold on. How can I just like... Bear... Black bear, brown bear, sun bear, grizzly bear... Or wait. Yeah. I want to look at the black bear. See, these are so cute. What do these guys require? A lot of fucking space, apparently. And that's... And some climbing materials. Okay, guys, I'm gonna run a Twitch poll. We're gonna try to decide what animal to raise next. Actually, before I make a poll, why don't I just like look for, you know, like different animals that we can put in the poll. So that's like temperate, tropical, maybe not desert. Ooh, aquatic could be fun. I've never done aqua. I've never done aqua in this game. So let's do actual like large animals that need a cage and stuff. You know what I mean? An exhibit. Okay, so or habitat. Habitat. So, oh, aardvarks are so cute too. Aardvark, buffalo. Oh, African wild dogs are so cute. Tortoises. I bet the tortoises would be fun to watch just like slowly going everywhere. Camel. There's the tapirs that we already have. Tiger. Binturongs are cute. Bonobo. Bongo. Bunga. 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 Bo. Cheetah, pangolins are cute. Yay, Binturong, says Figgies. Okay, we'll put Binturong on the poll. How about clouded leopard? All right, let's see. Ostrich. Da, 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 da. Cute little reptile. Dolls, which we already have, so we're not doing dolls. European badgers. Badgers are cute, right? Deer. Okay, deer's going on the list. So there's going to be Binturong, deer, some kind of bear. It'll just be generalized bear. They're also known as bear cats, like red pandas. Yeah, they're related to red. Aren't they related to red pandas? I forget. Anteaters could go on the list. I'm not sure how many options we can have on a Twitch poll. I love anteaters though. Let's see. Japanese macaque, llama. Oh yeah, llama was gonna go on the poll too. I think they're just similar or maybe distantly related, says Figgies. Okay, cool. Nyala. Antelope. Oh, red deer. Ah, I love all of the deer. So red deer. Wait. Huh. Red deer is cute. Red panda. Hey, we could do red pandas too. Ah, shit, this is so hard. This is so hard. We're gonna have too many options on the fucking Twitch poll. Sun bear, eh. Timberwolf. I mean, Timberwolves are great, but I'm not putting it on the poll. Alright, so. Hey, Figgies, would you settle for red panda instead of Binturong? Cause so many poll options. Alright, so what animal should we build for? Alright, red panda, bear, deer, did I say anteater? Did I say we were gonna do anteater? I don't remember. So this deer, anteater, llama. Yeah, okay, llama. Llama and anteater, I think is all. A llama and anteater, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, llama, anteater. Why do I get a feeling like I've already built for anteaters? I don't think I have. Anyway, so this is gonna be a 2-minute poll, allowing additional votes with channel points. So boom, it's up. Vote for what animal you want us to build an exhibit for next, or tell me in chat. Chat works too. So our options are red panda, bear, deer, llama, or anteater. So let me know what you guys want us to build an exhibit for. And then let's look at this fucking cute ass baby pig. Look at that cute pork. Mmm, yum, 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 yum. So cute I could eat it up, but like literally not in like a meat kind of way, just in kind of a, like a giving it raspberries on its tummy kind of way. You know what I mean? Oh, here it goes. Look at that baby. Oh, it's so cute. It makes the cutest little noises and stuff. Hi, buddy. Literally like, okay, but I would never not trust someone who gives animals raspberries on their tummy, right? Because, like, well, okay, it depends on if the animal, like, doesn't want it or not. But, like, you know, like, if an animal tolerates raspberries being blown on its tummy, you blow raspberries on its fucking tummy. You're not gonna get this sound, the raspberry, like, kind of sound. You're not gonna get that, because the tummy's fucking hairy. But it's worth doing anyway, because they're babies. You know what I mean? Like you give the fucking fuzzy animal, you go and you go on their tummy cuz it's cute and you love them. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like look at this thing. Doesn't it just I would take it and I would cuddle it. And hopefully it wouldn't hate that, cuz if it would hate that then I wouldn't cuddle it, cuz I fucking respect animals' boundaries. Holy shit. Alright, so the poll is looking like people are favoring Red Panda. Or maybe it's just Figgies who's favoring Red Panda. I'm just teasing Figgies because I know you love Red Pandas. So, we're going to be making a Red Panda exhibit. Alright, folks, let us find out. Wait, where the fuck is the... Oh, here it is. Okay. I was gonna say, alright, let's find out what Red Pandas fucking need to be happy. How about that? Red Panda, right here. Look at how cute these bitches are. They're such cute bitches. Alright, so, temperate slash taiga biomes. Ooh, we could put a little snow over there. Grapes and apples. What do red pandas need to be happy? Grapes and apple slices. I mean, yeah, you're right, actually. Grapes and apple slices make for a happy red panda. I'm sure. Um, alright, so, how many how many, let me look, how many species is endangered? No! Yeah, but how many, okay. Is it gonna tell me, how many of them want to live together and stuff? Because, how many typically live together? Is it will it tell me? Red panda, da 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 da. Oh, they're excellent climbers and good swimmers that enjoy living in a varied environment. Okay. Okay. Ew, okay, to consider. Oh, so that's just educational shit for IRL and stuff. Is there any Oh, okay, so red panda does not benefit from sharing space with other species. Okay, so it's just gonna be red pandas in this enclosure. Okay, so let's just do I don't know, we'll do, yeah, What if we have 4 adult red pandas? It doesn't look like they need that much space, like horizontally, but they do need a lot of climbing space. Okay, so let's do 3 adult pandas and 2 juveniles just to make sure we get enough space. So that's about 250 meters of walkable space, by the way. I think because so you cannot do water. Water doesn't count. I mean, they should have water to swim in, but it doesn't count for the land requirement. Um, and then climbing requirement. Okay, so we want I don't know. I don't know how to figure out how much space is inside a cage, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So they only need a little over 2 meters of non-climbable walls to keep them inside their enclosure. However, you have to be careful, because if you put a climbable tree right next to a wall, they'll just fucking drop down there. Oh, here's the species data. Okay, group size 1 to 2, up to 1 male, up to 1 female. Okay, male. Okay, dominance none. Mating system promiscuous. Relation with humans shy. Can guests enter habitat? No. Okay, so they're gonna want a lot of space just to themselves because they're shy, right? Right, size, life expectancy, weight. See, da 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 da. Okay, so that's I think everything I need to know. So wait, social needs. They're solitary and territorial animals, with males having larger territories than females. Oh, okay. Yes, it says they like to have places to isolate themselves and hide. Okay. Mm. Okay, I think I have a good idea of what we need. Hopefully. So this is kind of well, maybe we can have this be the warm section of the zoo, and then this could be a colder section, like mid climate cold, something like that. Because I eventually, theoretically, if I keep playing this zoo for 300 more hours, I want to have the kind of zoo where I can just walk through the whole fucking thing and have it look good. And in that if that were the to be the case, I would probably want themed areas, where you're not going straight from snow to savannah or whatever. All right, so I think the first thing we're gonna do first thing is let's grab some pathways. How about how do I fucking do that? I don't remember how to play this game. Okay, here we go. So what kind of what kind of path covering is that? Ah, here we go. Mosaic path. Okay. So this is kind of the entryway, and then I'm not I'm not sure if how do I want to here, we'll do it here. How about we'll do it here, or wait. I'm trying to figure out what would be the most zoo way to make a path make here. Also, we probably before we make a path, we actually want to look at the elevation and stuff of this area, because that'll help us kind of get inspiration for how we want to lay out the area. So let's make the size a bit bigger on this terrain brush. Or wait, Yeah. Cause so right now, basically, I'm gonna be making some elevation like we'll have like an elevated area like like right here maybe, you know? So let's just make this motherfucker like even bigger because we're gonna need some like really big. That is not very strong, is it? What is going on here? Yeah, like look at that shit. That's just fucking weak. That is some weak intensity right there. Like here, let's just fucking do that shit. Like damn. And this actually does give us room for a tiny exhibit like in the middle, right? So that's nice. So, here, we'll just make, like, kind of like some bumpy shit over here, you know. And maybe we'll have, like, yeah, actually, maybe we'll have, like, we'll go over this way and then, you know, with a path or whatever, and then, yeah, so we'll just kind of do, like, some random, like, little bumps here or there. It's really hard to make this look natural, because, like, as you can see, like, you can smooth it out, but it's still, like, if you just go, like, it doesn't actually, like, smooth that whole area evenly. Like, here, just as an example. Is there a Control Z in this game? I don't remember. But, like, if we just do, like, this whole area is not smoothed evenly, and that's because, you know, like, you can see, like, we got one bump here, one bump here, one bump here, and that's because I moved my mouse too fast, essentially, to where, you know, it's following this line, but like it only, you know, like every few ticks will increase the elevation or whatever. So you either you want to go slow, but that makes it go like way higher while also being smoother, or you just like kind of like basically what I'm saying is it's hard to make it look natural, just like kind of like placing the terrain elevation shit in a human way, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like, so what you kind of gotta also, like, while you're working, just like get kind of an idea of how you want everything to look. You know, like you can start out without any idea what the finished thing is gonna look like. Like right now, I have no fucking idea what the finished, you know, like uh even just the terrain, but like particularly what the finished exhibit is gonna look like. No fucking idea. um but you know, I can kind of like get a feel of like how do I want, you know, like what kind of features do I wait what how did this tree get here? Was that always there? It probably was and I just didn't notice. But like I can get an idea of like what kind of features I want it to have. Like for example, one thing I really like about this exhibit is that you can just kind of like sit here and look and watch the tapir swim. But one thing I really want to try that I haven't done yet is have like you know, essentially like a, instead of this being a little cliff, it'd be like a glass wall where people can just like look and watch the red panda swimming. And that's something I'm kind of planning out in my head right now, where, you know, for that you're going to want one end of the exhibit to be taller, and then this end is going to be a little bit like, you know, like lower elevation. And what we can even do, actually, and this is kind of really cool, actually, is we can have both. A, segment where you can look, it, oh, it's just animals doing animal shit. But yeah, you can have a section where you can watch from like under the water essentially, and then you can have a section on top of that where you can just like watch from above the water, and that's what I want to do. I think that sounds really neat. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our, like right here will be our underwater viewing section. Okay. Let's see, can I undo? Because I'm not totally happy with that. So we'll just do like that kind of. Well, and we want the coolest part to also be like, we want there to be a flow of like how you see the exhibit, right? So like our guests are coming from like right here, right? They're coming from here, and they're gonna walk all the way. Oh wow, this is so slow. They're gonna walk all the way over here, right? And they're gonna view the red pandas here, right? Something like that. And then, you know, they can go around to a different part of the exhibit over here. And then they'll flow, you know, maybe there's another exhibit over there. You have to pay attention to the floor plan, essentially, of your zoo, too. Besides just, like, you know, if the exhibit looks good, if you want it to look like a fucking zoo, you gotta pay attention to that floor plan shit, too, okay? You know? You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's just turn the intensity down slightly, and we'll turn the size down a bit as well. And we want to make the, like, difference in elevation gradual, not like for a visual, for the sake of visuals, right? But particularly for the sake of, the safety of the animals, right? Because you don't want the animals to be able to, like, hop out, you know, or like, you'll have to make the glass walls, like, really tall. Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to explain, but, like, you don't want it to be, like, really high over here and then really low over here and then, like, just, like, have a wall there and then the animals can, like, jump out from the higher elevation, you know, out of the exhibit or whatever. Wait, is that, like, the lowest? No, that is not the lowest I can make it. I was like, what? There's no way. There's no fucking way. Okay. So basically the guests are gonna come through here like, and then just go, like, around here. That's the plan, at least. And another thing is, so if we want to do that thing, actually, now that I think about it, can't you? Let's see, smooth, choose, because I'm pretty. Can't you make, like, tunnels or something? I think you can, but I'm not sure how. I mean, I guess terrain stamping could do it, but we'll figure that out later. So, or no, fuck it, we won't. No, we'll do that. We'll do that shit right now before we, like, actually get committed to the habitat shape that we want. You know what I mean? So, let me make this a bit smaller, bit of a smaller brush. So, like, basically guests are gonna come in through that area. So we'll go ahead and kind of like push a kind of like like a shape for the path. You know, if that makes sense. And again, we don't want this to be, like, too smooth, but we also don't want it to be too bumpy. And we'll fix it up a little bit later. Right? So, and also you don't want all of the hills to be, like, the same size. You know, like, you want some inconsistencies in the, you know, like this right here, that looks really fucking good next to everything else, just because it's like, you know, if you make all of your fucking, you know, hills, like, the same fucking shape, it just looks like you're, you know, painting with a brush in this game, which is not how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look natural, like IRL. So, let's do lower intensity, slightly bigger size. So basically, like, you really do want, like, a bit of bumpiness, even where, so that's the thing, too, it's like, you want bumpiness, it's just there's certain types of bumpiness that look natural and certain types of bumpiness that don't look natural, right? Like, let me just, like, make this bigger and start making some more hills, actually. And we'll also make, like, actually we'll make smaller but higher intensity. Is it just, like, you want to, like, change the kind of, like, shapes you're making? Like I said, again, because to make it, like, look more natural, I guess. And then once we get a better... Yeah, that looks gross. But, like, once we get a better, kind of, like, foundation defined, then we'll start looking into, actually making it, like, so that it can hold the pandas inside without them escaping and that kind of junk. Like, building enclosures in this game takes fucking forever. Like, let's go ahead and save. Well, new zoo save, we'll call it my zoo type thing, Red Panda Prep. Red Panda Prep, there we go. Alright, so, I want to start, like, I kinda... trying to figure out how I want to do this. If I want to, like, start making the above ground, below ground separation right away. And I think... Hmm. I think that might actually be a little bit too ambitious for me at the moment. So we'll just do the below ground bit to start with, how about? So like this is the part, like, where are we gonna put the glass? We'll put the glass like right here, how about? So that the people can see in and stuff, and then I'll just have like all of this little bit will go down a little bit. Because basically we want to have some, we want to have room for water, and then we want like if we put like, if we make the like the, you know, the space too like not deep enough, then if we put like let me put some water in there right now. Like if we put water like right here, like that's pretty good looking. That's pretty good looking, but what we want is to have the water cut off in a certain spot by glass, essentially. So like if we put like right here, like look, there's a lot of fucking water, you know? So we gotta make the elevation just right, essentially, is what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and we gotta make it so that the water won't escape, basically. That's all I'm saying. And then... And we can even, like, make that terrain kind of... make the whole enclosure look more realistic and natural, right? So, like right here, see, this is, well, okay, it's not how I want it, because I want there to be a lot more, like, you know, I want guests to be able to see the red panda swimming, and I'm not sure, so like, okay, so we gotta make this bit, like, a lot higher, okay. So we gotta, let me see if I got that, if I remembered correctly the right spots to make higher. So we can keep, like, placing this water and unplacing it, I guess? How would I say that? So like that, kind of, except we also want to make this bit deeper. Okay, so let's see if I got that right. Just so that the pandas have, like, a lot of area to swim in, you know? And you can, like, watch them from behind the wall, being inside the water. So like this. And then we'll place the glass, like, right here, essentially. I still don't think that's deep enough, but we can fix that. Well, here. What if we... Yeah, so we're gonna have to have, like, just like a kind of like a sudden drop in elevation here, and we're gonna make this really small. Kind of like, you know, like right, just look right here, basically. So that the guests can watch the red panda swimming. Alright, let's see if that works. Well, see, that's not enough water. Yeah, see, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because the water won't go over here. We're gonna place a glass wall right there. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. We do have a problem, though. There's too much fucking water. So we're gonna, like, gradually just kind of, like, make less fucking water, I guess. You know, like, less room for water, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because this spot is, like... There's just too much fucking water, that's all. Alright, so let's try the same... That is not the same spot as before. So it would... Maybe it is the same spot as before. Yeah, like that's kinda almost perfect, but again, it's too much. Ooh, you know what I want to do, actually? Here, we're gonna make this a bit stronger and a bit smaller. So here's what I'm gonna do, is we're gonna make kinda like some little islandy bits, almost. Because I love the shape of this water right now. I love this shape. It looks very strange, in a natural kind of way. So that's, I think, the shape of water that we're gonna go with. And then, let's go ahead and put our glass wall in, or like a temporary glass wall in. So let's see, glass. Where is glass? Where do we even have glass walls? Glass. Here we go. Alright, so. This is going to go, like, right here. No, that's not tall enough. Hold on. I don't remember how to play this game. Here, let's make it, like, 3 meters tall, maybe? 3 meters? Alright, and, then we gotta have it, like here. Let me just, let's just kind of make, like some straight barriers. Straight barriers. That's what they call call... Then no, that's not what they call me. But, you know. I'm goofing a little bit. So, we're going to make this taller, and essentially just, like, make it so that... Bruh. Come on. No, stop. Just gonna make it so that, you know, the pandas aren't able to fucking, like, get out or whatever. So we want this to be a relatively even height. Like, you know, it can't be completely even, but you know. We don't want it to be too, like, weird looking. And also, I don't want the pandas to escape and stuff. And I think, didn't the game say they needed, like a little over 2 meters? Or something like that. Honestly, I think this might be way too tall, actually. So we'll make that a bit shorter. So that's about 4 meters. So as long as we have, like, each one of these be over 3 meters, we should be fine. Okay. So, yeah. So this is now, if we go ahead and put some water there again, let me see if this works the way I am hoping it will. So, we're gonna, and there you fucking go. Well, kind of. I think it's probably not enough. I think it's not deep enough. But, if we just, like, try it like that, well, that's too much fucking water. That is way too much fucking water. And that's even more too much. But yeah, so, like, I just have to adjust the continue adjusting the elevation, basically. So we're gonna do that. So let's... Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, because you can't adjust the elevation directly around walls. Or, you know, like, that walls are on top of. But you can you know, like, adjust it around them, which is... I mean, that's good, I guess. So, we're actually going to get rid of this wall and this wall, and we're just going to do some more terrain editing, and then we're going to put more walls back there. How about that? So, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. That is really intense. That is really high intensity, you know, elevation editing. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, actually. I'm very much not opposed to that, because, yes, people are going to be able to view the pandas swimming. However, I want them to also be able to come around here and view the pandas from the top. So, we're going to need decent elevations so that we can increase the elevation of the path and that kind of thing. You know, just for the exhibit to flow better. However, one thing I will say is that this is not good, because you can see there's, like, gonna be water, like, right here, right? But right now, the way this elevation is, the guests will not be able to see over here because, like, you know, like, we can't see there. This is in the way, right? So, we're gonna fix that. And we can even, like, make it, like, a bit of a steep, you know, like a steeper surface by just, like, changing where we put the brush, essentially. Like, where we place the circle-y thingy. And then it's just kind of like some natural-looking cliff walls or whatever the fuck. Alright, and then... Okay, and let me check the water and just verify. See, I still don't feel like that's enough view of the pandas close to the walls. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna just delete these walls again. And, I'm gonna go in with the terrain tool again. We're gonna make this like our normal kinda... Well, okay, yeah. So we're gonna delete that. We're gonna go in with a big-ish brush with a low intensity. We're gonna just say, okay, here we go. All of this nonsense is a bit low. It's a bit low, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a bit low. And that, theoretically, might allow our guests an easier... Like, more of the pandas to view, I guess, if that makes sense. Like the guests will be able to view more of the pandas. So, actually, I want to make it, like, somewhat flat in this area. I'm not going to use that tool. But what we're going to do is we're just going to take low intensity, large size. Not that large, though, like this large. And just lift it at that spot. Right? Just lift it, like, right over here. Because now it's like... I think that'll be okay. We will check... bring our glass barrier out here again. Where is this motherfucker? Here it is. So, we're gonna say, you be fucking 3 meters, okay? Mr. Glass? And, we'll put that over there. What, Miss Piper? My dog is sneezing about something. What is she sneezing about, I wonder? But yeah, so that's our... That's pretty much, here, can you, like... Here, Mr. Fence, can I, like, move you? Can I move you a little bit? Just like, right over there. Alright, that feels good to me. It might need to move a little bit more, actually, but, like... Alright, so that feels good to me, in terms of, like... I have no idea if the water's gonna be good still, because we changed the terrain a hell of a lot, but, nope, it needs to be more water than that. See, I love... See, that's so much water. That actually might be too much. Because now... Like, what if you wanna also see the pandas... You know, like, what if they're floating on the surface, right? How many water? Lots. Many water. There's 50 of them. Okay, so I think this is actually decent. Almost. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Not quite. That's a lot of water. It sure fucking is. But yeah, so like here you could kind of like, you know, kneel down and see. I don't know. I'm not sold on that. I'm not sold on that. But at the same time, the next, like, most... See, I feel like that's a little too much. Well, we can try it. We can try it. And, obviously, like, we need to change... Well, no, because then we'll have to change the shape of the fucking lake again, and... Let me think. How do I want to do this? Because, like... I want the guests to be able to... Okay, here, we'll do it with a lower amount of water. Not that much. That's not nearly enough. Alright, there we go. So this lower amount of water is what we'll use. And, that way people get a view inside the water and outside of the water over there, so... One thing that I'm not happy about with this, though, is the actual shape of the water and the amount of it again, so... I'm gonna make a smaller brush. Higher intensity, we'll just kind of like bring like some of this stuff up. Obviously we're also going to bring up some of this stuff. And... let's check it out again. You kind of honestly with this kind of... Oh god, okay. No, no. Did we just make it worse? I think we just made it worse. But like, the thing is... We gotta... Oh wait, no. Here, this is the normal amount of water. There, that's the normal amount of fucking water. But yeah, so we gotta like, still too much water. But like, I don't even know what I was fucking saying. I don't even remember, man. I don't remember. But yeah, we're gonna make like some different copies. That means shapes, by the way. Okay, so this is really fucking hilly. I love this enclosure. It's very not manufactured looking. And I like that. So, I actually really like the shape of this water, but I do still think it's a bit much because I don't want the pandas swimming over here. I want them all swimming over here. And I want to get rid of this too so it doesn't block the view of the swimming pandas. So here, so we'll just kind of make this a bit taller. A little bit of a bigger brush here and kind of lift that up. And I still want some of this like big dip there. But not too much. We want the elevation to be higher on this end of the enclosure because it's the end of the enclosure where the pandas are going to be viewed from up high. So you can view all of the pandas from here. But if you're down here, right? If a panda's behind this hill right back there, you can't see it. And I don't think the enclosure's going to be that big, but you know what I mean. So we'll have to adjust the elevation for that as well. Okay. Water, let's attempt this again. No, like slightly. Oh god, that's too much. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, like that's just a right amount of water, maybe. I don't know. It looks decent. Although I do... again, I kind of feel like it's not enough now. But, like, obviously this is too much. Huh. Okay. Let's go with this amount. And let's see, if you're looking from here, you can see all of the swimming pandas, so that's nice. Alright, cool. There's still like a little bit, but you can just move, so yeah, so that's fine. So I'm happy with that water right now. Let's see, I think we can leave the water there for now. I do, however, want to adjust the rest of the habitat still, because it's not done. It's not done. I also still am not entirely sure how much space we need for these pandas, because it said they were, I mean, like, I know how many square, whatever the fuck's, square meters we need, but, like, I don't know how much space in-game is that. So, let's go ahead and just, like, make a bunch of, like, ooh, one-way glass. Yeah, but, yeah, so let me just make, like, an area, and we'll see how big it is. Because I think it'll tell us how big the exhibit is once it's done. So, like, how big are you, buddy? Oh, it's just the barrier. Okay, it doesn't consider it an exhibit yet. So, instead what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over to our tapir habitat, and I'll see how much square meters that is, because that's, like, about as big as the red panda one at this point, I think. So, so let's see, Habitat 13, how much space is in you? Terrain, land area, 1,000 square meters, okay. Yeah, so we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine with this red panda habitat. This is gonna be fucking massive, actually. A lot bigger than I intended, but, that's okay. It's okay. So, I think we might close it up a little bit more, like with the edge of it being like right here pretty much. So, in terms of terrain, that means we're gonna have this be a bit higher. And, have this area also have some more height to it. So we'll just have that in a higher intensity, so we'll just have like this area is gonna be a bit, not like smoother, but like more... Actually, you know what would be cool? So we're gonna have this area is really tall, and then what we're gonna... Wait. Because I want the red pandas to have an area that's like... the guests can't see it, so that they can have a little privacy. So what I'm gonna do to achieve that is we'll have, one of our viewing angles is right, you know, from here. And the other viewing angle is, obviously, is from here. Oh, come on, buddy. Is from here. And then, like, right, like, here is where we'll put the panda's living area, basically. So we'll have the guests, like, go over that on a elevated path. And the red pandas will just be under their feet. Which, now that I think about it, I wonder if that'd be noisy. We'll put lots of padding there. we'll put lots of sound padding there, so that the imaginary pandas don't get you know, like, overwhelmed by the sound or whatever. Also, as you can see, you cannot change the terrain directly next to water either. So we're gonna have this area just kind of like be like right here, underneath where the guests are gonna be and we want it, like, relatively flat and smooth here. So have it like that. And then the guests will be on an elevated path, like, right over there. And... the other thing we need to do... We don't need to make... We could just put, like an actual... like, wall here, and wall it off. Because the guests aren't going to see that anyway. The guests aren't going to see the wall. And then here is just going to be like... Because this part right here needs to block off vision of this part, right? So we'll have that part will be kind of like, you know... There won't be walls there, but it will still be kind of like blocked off. So we don't want the red pandas to be able to escape out this area, basically. That's what I'm saying. So, and we could put some, like, rocks here, too. I think it's kind of amazing that this game actually has, like, collision with rocks and shit. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. So that'll be, like, there. That kind of thing. And here we'll also have a little bump so that the guests can't see into the Red Panda's chilling area. Okay, so. Then this area is going to be a little bit more open, but again, I do want to adjust the elevation a bit because Red Pandas have funky, but don't they live in mountainous areas? I have no idea. It's like mountainy forest, right? I don't actually know. Figgies, you can correct me if I'm just like making shit up. Because you know more about red pandas than I do, probably. I mean, I think they're gonna want some like flat area too. Some like smooth area. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, cool. Figgies is my red panda expert and she says it sounds about right. Higher altitudes? Okay, yeah. Yeah, in that case. Yeah, totally. Oh, you know what I also didn't think about is we need a zookeeper entrance. So I think this whole fucking area is gonna end up being both of those things. Big trees, big climbers. So we're gonna need some steep cliffs, basically, so that they don't escape from climbing the trees. Okay, so did I take my pills today? Hey, I don't think I've taken my pills yet, guys. Also, it's been like 70 minutes of stream, which is like about my usual, like, oh, I need a break now. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna save. We haven't even started the fucking enclosure yet outside of terrain. And that's not a criticism. I love doing terrain in a way that looks fucking fantastic. Anyway, so I am going to take a break. I'll probably be like 10-15. So I'll be right back, okay? Hello, hi. I'm back. Wait. Oh, I have to turn my stream lighting on. So I look better. Yeah, so let's continue building the red panda habitat, shall we? I might switch to Risk of Rain too soon. I don't know. I'm doing the thing where I get up, I'm like, wow, I'm tired, and I want to switch games. Because I'm tired. Because I'm always tired. But so, let's see, where are we? How are we gonna do this? Let me just Google red panda in wild. Red panda in the wild. Oh, it's all just photos of okay, hold on. Red panda habitat. See, okay, this helps 0%. This is not helpful at all. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how am I going to keep the red. What? Trying to figure out how I'm gonna make sure to keep the red pandas from escaping, etc. And I think the answer is just going to be to make steeper hills. And for these hills, that was my mom. So, here we're just gonna make really steep elevation basically. In different areas. So this area is going to be kind of like that too. Because what we can do is obviously basically we just want it to be steep. It doesn't have to be really low here. If we make it really high over here, right? So just we can make it kind of more balanced in terms of how um it won't look natural if the whole thing is just steep cliffs like this, but we're going to be adding a lot of rocks, and we're going to be adding some elevation on this side as well. I mean, we've already got some elevation on the back side, like these kind of areas. But yeah, those areas need to have even steeper areas outside of them to make sure that the pandas don't escape. Obviously, that is why we need to make them so tall. So we're just gonna do that. And we're gonna make cause this whole area that I'm just lifting up now, this area is gonna be where the guests, well, this area actually is gonna be where the guests look at the pandas. And now that I think about it, if we make this area, if we want the area back here to be lifted a little bit more than I've already lifted it, because we don't want the red panda. This would actually we don't want the pandas to be really hard for the guests to see, so we also want we don't want to block their view of the pandas from up high where they are. So I'm thinking higher elevation over here, because they'll be able to look in that general direction anyway from where they are. And then obviously we still need the steepness that I was just talking about. So we'll get that steepness going. We might be almost done with terrain painting, by the way. Almost being the key word there. Because there's a lot of fucking terrain painting that goes on in creating a high quality exhibit. So yeah. Then obviously over here we're also going to want some steep terrain, just so that I'm considering putting a wall there, but again, just to kind of challenge myself, if nothing else. I want to make my exhibits as wall free as possible. It's kind of like that almost, just so the pandas have a little area over here, little dip in the elevation where they can hang out. away from humans. And the zookeepers will also... The zookeepers need, like, an actual entrance, I think, so we will put the actual zookeeper entrance, like, right here. And then the rest of it can be pretty steep. So, like, the pandas will be, like, right here. The zookeepers will enter that way. You know, like, through right here. So... there we are. Just a little dip for the pandas. Little dip. I want that to be, like, relatively, like, even, I guess. I don't know. Like, smooth, I guess, is what I'm looking for. So let's make that, like, 5 and 40%. Okay. And... here we'll have, like, kind of like that. Okay. And, so again, this right here is the zookeeper entrance, apparently, is where I put it, I think. I'll make this a little bit more intense so I don't have to hold it down so much. For the, elevation to be at the right level. Alright, and then right here, we're essentially doing the same thing as we did on the other side. Just making kind of like a ravine, almost, in a way. I still want, like... I still want there to be, like, I want the guests to kind of, like, go upstairs this way, because I want them to feel like they're up high. Like, we could just put the pandas, like, down in, like I said, kind of a ravine type thing. But then it wouldn't feel like the guests were climbing onto a mountain, which is where the pandas live, I think. So we're gonna let them climb. Like, so, you know, like, the guests start out over here, then they go up, and they get a sensation of moving upward, right? Of climbing. So, yeah. And then we'll just elevate a little bit more of this. And then kind of like when they're done, they'll just like head down the, you know, down the path. And this whole area here is, I don't think people are going to be able to see the pandas from this angle. Because it would be too hard to, well, it wouldn't be, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but like, the pandas want some privacy right here, right? They want some privacy. So this area is going to be kind of like you cannot see from here, you know, to the panda exhibit. You can't see from the panda exhibit to here. So it's just going to be kind of like a visual blockade, if you will, kind of a separator. And then we can put like a dining area over here or something like that, and it would separate the panda enclosure from the dining area. You know, just a little, like I said, a separator. So we're gonna go smaller with this again, maybe like a 5 brush size. And we're gonna continue on with the steepness, with making this cliff a kind of a sharp drop, so that the pandas can't escape. Obviously, that is why we are doing that. All right. And it's still kind of looking to me like the pandas might be able to get up there. But we will fix that. Also, that area is way too, like, small. So, here, I'm just gonna lift this a little bit more to make it, look less like, you know, like I'm being limited by where I can, by the water, in where I can actually lift the ground, which is exactly what's happening. But we don't want it to look that way, because that looks weird. Okay. And again, since nobody's going to be viewing the pandas from this angle, we can make it, like, literally as tall as we want. Just for the panda's safety, if nothing else. But also for, like, the aesthetic. Like, having some weird-looking mountainous area here, you know, like, if you're eating, like, you know, down here, it can be interesting to have a mountain on the horizon, right? So that's kind of what we're gonna do here. Is we're just gonna make some interesting shapes for the eyes of the visitors in other areas of the zoo. And then... let's see, so these are steep enough, I think. it depends on what kind of trees we have close to this edge. But what we can, honestly, what we can do, I think we'll put all of the, like, really, really bushy and tall trees over here. Because guests from over here can see the pandas climbing the trees, right? And guests from the other side, that's like the furthest point, right? And, the trees, if they're over here, won't block the vision of either, like, if they're right here, won't block the vision of either of the, viewing angles, basically. So, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll, place the trees in that general area. And again, a bunch of rocks, just to kind of, like, block off the pandas, so that they don't get anywhere when climbing trees. Dude. And, like, you could put, like, you know, like a little kind of, like, trench there. I'm using words like that a lot today, like trench, ravine, etc. Which will make it even harder for the pandas to get up. But sometimes it can look pretty unnatural, so I'm not, like, not gonna do that everywhere. That's not my intention. Okay, so this spot needs to be a bit higher, because I do like that, the look right here of, like, the, you know, there kind of being a hill, like, on the side right there. However, it does make it easier for the pandas to escape, so we're just gonna make that taller, basically. So that's, like, the tallest point, essentially. Here, we'll make another one of those, like, right there, and then there. Yeah, so I think that's good for that side for now. For this side, I am gonna make it, like, a little bit taller and steeper again. The bigger brush, so that we can kind of work on this, like, whole mountainous area type thing. And I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put, like, a lot of rocks around there. And we'll be putting rocks, like, everywhere. Rock placement in this game is huge. Like, once you figure out how to place rocks in a way that looks great, boom, you can make any enclosure that you fucking want look amazing. For real, like rock placement is just so important, and it's hard to learn. But, like, once you get it, you get it. Okay, so I am also going to make it harder, because, like, guests are going to be viewing the pandas from, like, right here. And from here they can view, like, this area. I don't want them to be able to do that. I'm going to make this... I'm going to make a little bit more of a barrier here, so that the guests can't look at the pandas in their private area. Their privacy house. Their privacy house. Yep. Panda's private area. Panda's privates. Not what I meant, but, you know, we'll roll with it. So, I think the terrain is ready. Like, the elevation itself. I think the elevation itself is ready. So, let's go ahead and start placing, the few barriers that we will need. So, these need to move. So here, let me just move that, and we'll, move you over here-ish. Generally, in that area. We'll move you like all the way over here, maybe. Okay, and then obviously we're going to turn that height way down, because it doesn't need to be all the way up there. To keep the pandas in there, I don't think. So this is like, what? Like, how tall are you? A meter. But, like, the panda, I don't think that'll be fine. That'll be fine, right? So, this little dude, I am actually going to move a little bit more, and then we'll make this taller. Just because I want... Like, it looks weird to me for the, like, the poles in the wall to be, like, in that area, so... Moving them. Alright, and, let's see, so that's like that. A little bit further that way. Alright, and I think that's perfect. Again, we're gonna make this shorter. But that should be... Actually, no. The pandas would be able to get out there. We can place some rocks, though. It'll be fine. Because, like, the pandas can probably, like, climb up here and then out. If we're not careful. Right? So... And actually here. Why don't I am going to put a little bit more... A little bit steeper terrain here. just so that the pandas cannot do that. There we go. And that's just the, that's great stuff. See, like that kind of thing. Like even, maybe not quite like that, because I don't like the way that it shows that the water's blocking the terrain movement. I don't like that at all. See, like right here you can kind of tell, right? Here's just a little, no, yeah, yep. And then here, I will lift it up a little bit more. And then here we'll do kind of like that. Just so that the pandas get their private space again. And we will make that kind of like a steeper-ish, almost. And actually this is really cool, because like, you can see here, like if we put our brush, like here, it'll actually like kind of grow out to the side a little bit almost. It's really neat. The terrain system in this game is very robust, and I like it a lot. So, it works really well. Okay, last thing I want to do is make some more, like, natural-looking, naturally uneven terrain, right? Because, like, a lot of this terrain is very bumpy, but it doesn't look bumpy in a natural way, if that makes sense. Like, terrain, IRL, is just, like, it doesn't have, like, the same patterns on it that would come from a human hand, right? Or, you know, a human brush, in this case, I guess. So, like, you want to have the kind of patterns that you find in nature, which are really hard to reproduce by, like, you know, like, to produce by hand, but also, really look good in this kind of, you know, when you're trying to produce something that looks to guests like an animal habitat. Or just not to guests, because these aren't real people, you know, they're is a game. But it can still feel really nice to have, like, something that looks like a real zoo. That's the entire point, right? Is to have a cool looking fucking zoo. So, so I think that's actually way too high on the intensity, so we'll make a bit bigger. Because, like, a lot of these shapes that I've just made are not, like, I'm not super satisfied with them. So a smaller brush, make a bit, like, bit of a bumpy area there, but not, like, so bumpy. That's the other thing, too, is, like, you don't have to, it doesn't have to, like, you can kind of create paths for your animals in a way. Like, you know, maybe, like, it's really hard to climb up this way, or, you know, like, from here to here. But you could have your animals, allow them to get to different parts of the, habitat by, like, you know, here's a, you know, a little ramp up to this area. Or, oh my god, you know what would be adorable? Is if I had, like, an elevated area in the middle of the habitat, which was kind of like a area for the red pandas that would, like, show off the red pandas really well, if that makes any sense at all. Like almost like a display area for them where they could just hang out, and it would be, you know, it's like raised, so it's really easy to see them, right? And it's just like visually striking, right? It's visually striking. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a little hill right there. And we're not gonna make it too... On the back, we don't want it to be too steep, because we don't want it, we also don't want it, like, you're looking from over here, you don't want this to cover up any of the pandas, right? You want to be able to see the pandas, but you also want kind of like a prominent display area for them. I'm talking about them like they're merchandise. That's not what I mean, but you know. Okay, so here, so we'll make it a little bit higher over there, because it's not like very flat and attractive anymore. Okay. And then here we'll actually push it down a little bit. So they've got various ways to come up onto this platform looking thing. And then, here we'll make this smaller and just make it so that we have this, like, you know, this steep wall again, which the pandas can't get past, so that they don't escape. But yeah, it's just like, oh, that's so cool, I like that. And then again, we gotta make it look kinda kind of more natural. So we're going with like a lower intensity, but like different brush size. And I think I'm gonna do this like right here, where it's also gonna have kind of like almost a ramp leading up to it in this area. But yeah, and then maybe we could have like a little steeper right here or something. I don't know. This is gonna be a really fucking cool habitat when it's done, let me tell you. So, let me go ahead and save again, because you never know. You gotta make sure you have all of this progress we're making for later. So, I am a little bit nervous about this piece. Because, again, I think the pandas might be able to escape out right there, so let me just... I don't think we can move that. I don't think we can move that. Okay, because it's so close to the glass wall. But again, we can put rocks there, so it'll probably be fine. Guys, I think we're actually kind of almost ready to put the red pandas in. Because we're gonna put them in, and then pause, and make sure they have all of, you know, like, give them, you know, foliage and shit. But we're gonna give them the foliage and shit while they're in there, so that we can assess their needs in real time. So we can make sure that they're, like, little red panda needs are being cared for, and that all of that junk, so... Okay. The big thing we need to do is go back to barriers, right? So we'll take this, and then here, there's a barrier option that's called... Where is this fucking thing? Null. So it's a barrier, but it doesn't exist. So that's basically what you use when you want to use natural terrain as your barrier, right? Okay, so here we go, and you just place that all around where you want the enclosure to be. And then, and this acts like normal invisible barriers where you cannot adjust the terrain around them, I don't think. So then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a habitat gate in there, right? Because we want the, this actually needs to be way taller. Let's do like 2.5 meters or something like that, and 2.5 meters or something like that. We'll just do it like kind of like that. So, but yeah, so what we're doing is basically we're just like giving the zookeepers an area to get in. Although now that I'm looking at it, I'm seeing that there's like, it's not steep enough, so just poke at this like one more time. And that'll be good enough. We'll place rocks there. Place rocks there. Rocks are miracles in this game, I swear. So, barriers. So we'll take you, we'll close you over there. And, we're gonna put this null barrier on this side again. So, let's move you a little bit. We'll make sure the guests have plenty of room to view the red pandas through. Okay, so then... Hey, that's like here. Let's move you a little bit, because this whole like, this whole area that we're looking at now is not nearly steep enough. So let's fix that actually. Just like before we put the barriers in, because it's a little bit hard to fix after we put the barriers in, even if it's a invisible barrier, so to speak. Okay. Okay, and we can always, like, it's literally just next to the barriers that you can't move, basically, so you can kind of, like, move the whole area around it later to adjust. But, let's see, they're gonna be viewing it, like, right there. Okay, then we'll put this here. We'll make that a little bit more higher intensity, so... And hopefully the pandas won't be able to escape through that area. I doubt that they will be able to, since the guide said we only needed 2 meter walls for them. Which I think is correct, because that's what the game said. So that's generally correct. Okay, so... Just gonna do the same thing there. Making sure that they cannot get out. Because, again, like, no matter how high you make the hill, if they can just, like, walk up it, It has to be steep, right? It has to be steep, not just, like, tall. Okay, so, back. It might even be a little bit overstated, but whatever. Overstated? Is that a term that people use? I know they say understated, but, like, do people ever talk about overstated? Anyway. So, we'll put... Come on, hi, here, can I put a null bear... Bruh. Here you go. Okay, so, that's our... 4 of our barriers. This is gonna be a huge fucking habitat. This is way more space than 2 red pandas need, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and over here. Doot, 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 doot. And all the way around. So now we have a full red panda habitat, technically. So, let's see, how big is this thing? This is even bigger than our tapir habitat. This is fucking massive, guys. This is our tapir habitat, and this is like 10 times too big for 2 red pandas. Oh lord. Oh my god. You know what? You know what we could do? We could adjust our plan and turn this... See, I'm debating now. Because we could turn this into 2 habitats. Theoretically. Or... Well, we were gonna do red pandas. But, like, my thought was, we could theoretically turn it into 2 habitats for 2 separate types of animals. What do you guys think? Should we do that? I'm not entirely sure how we'd do it, but I'm sure it's possible. Because, like, we could have, like, this just be, like, a taller... I don't know. Because, like, we can't put red pandas in an enclosure with other animals. So it would have to be 2 separate enclosures. But that's possible to do. Like, we could do that. Huh. That would be a challenge, too, that I'd be up for. That sounds fascinating. Why don't we do it? Because, like, here we could have this lower habitat be... We could have the lower habitat be for, I don't know, some other animal, and then we could have the higher habitat... Well, no, because they both need water. Well, red pandas don't need that much swimming water. Let's see what kind of animals, like, live in the same area as red pandas. So that's temperate and taiga, right? Okay, so bears. Could do bears, but no, they need a shitload of space if I remember right. You guys need a shitload of space. Yeah, bears need a shitload of space. This would make a great bear habitat. Ah, damn. Pardon me. Okay, what else? Oh, pangolins! Pangolins only need a little bit of space. Well, y'all voted for red panda, so I do want to make this a red panda habitat. Unless... Hey, here's another idea. What if we make this area even more mountainous and we just, like, make a second habitat here? Figgy, since you're my red panda fanatic, what is your opinion? Should we make this a 2-animal habitat for a different set of animals, but then we'll build red pandas? Because this is just too big for a red panda pair. It's just too big. Let me think. Wait, interspecies enrichment for we could do binturongs. Binturongs can coexist with sun bears or the other kind of tapir. Okay, guys, I might be making an executive decision to do binturongs instead because they're basically the same as red pandas. Wait, they need even less space. But how many... But they live in groups of 2 to 5, so like 5... Okay, what about sun bear? I cannot... I made way too big of a habitat. Okay, sun bears live in groups of 2, right? And the group of 2 requires 1,000 square meters. And guess what? Our habitat is 2,000 square meters. We can fit binturongs and sun bears in here, guys. We could. We could fit binturongs and sun bears in there. Sun bears, what else do you like to live with? Sun bears only like to live with binturongs. This is perfect. Alright. That might be what we're doing. However, we are going to have to adjust the barriers because they're not tall enough for bears. So we'll just like no, just like the whole thing. Can I just like adjust the whole fucking there we go. It's so tall. Wait, all of our walls have to be that tall too? Well, shoot. Because sunbears are gonna be able to escape at this rate. Oh, well, fuck, man. Hold on. The red pandas don't like company. See, I have to figure this out now. There's no way. There's no way I'm putting red pandas in there. But they're so cute. But they don't... And if we keep too many of them, they'll be sad. I mean, they won't be sad if it's, like, too big of a habitat, though. So I guess, like, I'm probably worrying about something for no reason. Well, will they be sad if it's too big? I have no idea. Let's find out. Alright, so animal trading... Reset all species filters. Red panda. Alright. Sure, we'll adopt this red panda. I don't think I have... Do we have infinite money? So, yeah, we'll be fine. So that's... Wait, so we bought a male and a female. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and... Well, we need the red pandas, but like... let's just temporarily make some staff paths over here. Oh, that's a queue. Staff path. Terrain too uneven. Yeah, okay, whatever. Fine. Be a bitch about it, why don't you? I think I can, yeah, I can increase the length of the path, but we're just gonna do this instead. There we go. So that's temporary. However, we are going to slap our red pandas in here, if I can do that. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So, no, just like our animals. How do I look at our animals? Because we own more now. Here we go. Hey, you guys. Why don't you go here? Okay. And the other guy, the other red panda, also go in here. Okay. So now we unpause the game. And the red pandas are going to be extremely sad when they get in there, but we'll pause. We will pause. And, they'll be happy eventually, I promise. Alright, so where's our zookeeper who's going to take the red pandas to a place? But fast forward. No. I think these guys are carrying our red pandas. Look at them carrying our red pandas. Alright, red pandas. Bop. Bop. Alright, here. We pause now. A new animal has arrived at the zoo. Yeah, I know. Here, so these are our red pandas. Let me just like press play for like a second because they're gonna be very upset. But I do want to follow them around, watch them move for a little bit. Those are some cute sounds! Look at them! This is way too much space for them. I mean, would you complain if your room was too big? You might. I don't know, I shouldn't ask that question. So anyway, social. Animal has severe social welfare issues. Space. Critical area or crowding issues are yeah, okay, so they are sad because it's too big. Shit. Okay. We could just decrease the size of the habitat by, like, you know, just, like, cut out this whole section. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's do that, because... Well, and we can make this, their private area, smaller, too. So, let us just make some changes here. So, edit barrier. Get rid of this shit. Well, actually, here, we'll just move it, like... Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of it. Dangerous animal has escaped! No, it hasn't. You're being silly. You're being very silly, game. Why would you think that dangerous animal has escaped? Why would you think that? Okay. Edit barrier. And now we'll go to this side and we'll say, okay. And then we're gonna adjust the terrain again. Like I said. Okay, stop. I really thought we were done with terrain editing, but my mistake. Okay. I grossly underestimated how much space there was in here. Alright, so we could even make, like... Guys, you know what would be cool? Is if the guests walked through here, and this was a second habitat, and they could just look at either side. At animals on either side. We need to do this! We need to do this, guys! So that's gonna be the plan, is that we're gonna have guests walk in between the two habitats. We could even have guests walk over them and like, you know, like suspend a path in between, but nah. Fuck that. We're doing this instead. We're doing this instead. This is cool. Cause you're not gonna have like shitty fucking pillars just like stuck into random spots on your fucking habitat. Yeah, fuck that, man. Okay, so this is their private area, which is way too big, so we'll change that. We'll make their private area smaller. I don't think they need that much, so it's gonna be like... We're gonna raise this... Can we raise land around where an animal already is? Apparently the answer to that question is yes. So yeah, we're basically just making them a tiny little personal area there. Make it like, yeah, we'll have it like, yeah, okay. I can't talk. What am I talking about? I don't know. Okay, so. This is gonna be their private, personal little panda area. Their own little special red panda area for red pandas. Yes, yes, yes. Red panda specific area for red pandas only. Lo-fi hip-hop and chill wave beats for red pandas only. Yep. Oh my god, okay. So, a little bit lower intensity, so that we can just have, like... It's kind of like... Make that less of a... You know, drop. Less of a drop. And then... They'll have, like, basically, like... This whole, like, bit here. A little bit smaller and more higher intensity brush. So basically we'll just have it like here-ish. Will be their kind of like private area. Or like no, yeah, like this area that I'm moving now. Alright. So I mean, to be fair, dangerous animal will, well, I don't know, a red panda's dangerous, but like they will have escaped soon. Because they're, you know, they're just like inside the ground due to collision and stuff. Due to collision being weird. Oop, okay. Here, we'll make that a little bit bigger and less of intensity. There we are. Oh hey, here it's a... I made this so fucking down low. I didn't mean to do that. Oh here, so we'll just like lift that a little bit, a little bit of lifting going on there. Just a little bit of lifting. Do you lift? Of course I do, I'm doing it right now. Do people even use that meme anymore? Is that a meme or is it just like a colloquialism at this point? Okay, then here, we'll lift this up a bit, because it's just like, it's just lifted, you know what I mean? We're not using it. Okay, then, more staff path over there, and, barriers. So here, so this is the habitat, right? So, we're gonna go ahead and click on this bit, and say, we're rebuilding the null barrier, right? Okay. This is their little private panda area. Okay. And here is 1 meter. Oh, whatever. Here is going to be the habitat gate. Can I not like rotate it? Like, how do I rotate this motherfucker? I rotate it. I can't rotate it. Yeah, I know important alert requires attention. I know. Okay, we'll start with another null barrier. So, we'll make this a bit shorter. How do I make it shorter again? Ah, here we go. Ah, I don't know how to do this anymore. Here, we'll make this like right here, and then we'll link it. There we go. So, habitat gate. Why? Terrain too uneven. We will fix this then. Okay. Okay. I'll probably like... Oh. Meh. Barrier editing, etc. See if we can... I don't think we can place it yet. Yeah, okay, we can't place it still, but... I will fix this. Okay, so right here, we will delete that one. And then we'll adjust the terrain. See, I was telling Figgies in our DMs, I'm like, I wanna put actual pandas in here, but I don't think that's gonna happen for at least another like 3 hours. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's a bit of a, conservative estimate. Maybe, maybe it'll, maybe. But no, yeah, it's gonna be a while before we actually get real... Well, okay, we have real red pandas in here now, actually. What am I talking about? But, like, like, they're in there, but it's not really a red panda habitat right now, if you know what I mean. Like, how do I move this fucking thing? Move! Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put this here, and boom. There you go. Okay. Habitat gate. No. Okay, we have to move. We have to try this again. We have to try this again. Alright, here. Try there. And then make your habitat gate. There we go! We fucking got it, guys! We fucking got the habitat made. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put these... You also cannot, like, build, like, paths or whatever directly next to a habitat wall. So we'll put these, like, right on the edge of the cliff. So that, we can actually build paths and stuff. No, I don't care about the important alert. I know. Our zookeepers will catch them. It'll be fine. Yeah, I know. Dangerous animal has escaped. Yada, yada, yada. Wait, I didn't mean to... So this... I didn't realize you could make... Huh, okay, hold on. Edit barrier. I didn't realize you could make these literally, like, from... There you go, red brick. There you fucking go. I didn't realize you could make those from... And we'll make... For now, we'll make this red brick, too. Ugh. Looks terrible. We'll fix it later, but, like... I mean, Gets probably won't be able to see this anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, so... we should be fine, theoretically, to press play now, and then, our zookeeper... Yeah, there we go. They're just turned into boxes that are rolling around now. Okay. So this red panda is back in the exhibit. And how do you feel? How do you feel about space? Okay. Insufficient area or crowding issues are present. How big is this? It's still too big? Hold on, how big are you? Oh, okay. Only, like... We reduced, like, 1,200 square meters. So that's good. Yeah, I know. Get the panda then. What? Yeah, I know. Dangerous animal has escaped. Then fucking put it in the fucking habitat. There you go. But yeah, so, actually, what we can do... So this could be interesting. Is, I think, if we make more cliffs in the habitat that they can't, climb on, that will reduce the... I mean, obviously it'll reduce the amount of, walkable area, but, like, the red pandas will be happier that way, is what I'm saying. And there is still a little bit of area that I'm like, Like, the guests... Like, this area needs to be a bit, like, more cave-like, if that makes sense. So we're gonna reduce the land area over there and right here as well. Oh, and the nice thing about this little platform here of sorts is that well, that's still gonna be walkable area though for the purposes of the animals enrichment or whatever. I think it needs to be like rocky. to where to not count as walkable area. But yeah, so like, but I also like, I don't want it to be that, I want it to be steeper. But yeah, so like what I'm trying to say is, I think, like we could just put like some foliage there, it would look kind of neat. And that'll give the pandas a little bit more privacy and whatnot. So, oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, like basically just like the more of like non-walkable area that we put in there, and the more like weird elevation that we put in there, the better it'll be for the pandas, both from, well, really just from an enrichment standpoint, but also they still won't be able to get out, so that's good. Also, hi Stealth Pro, how's it going? Hope you're having a good lurk. But yeah, so let me look at the, we'll like press play and then pause to make sure everything updates, because I don't know if that's how it works, but it could. Land area, wait, what? How did it end up with additional land area after I did that? What the fuck? I just... Okay, here. Let's just fucking close that shit in, and now it has less, and now it has more. And it... What the fuck, man? I'm trying to make it so that these red pandas aren't so upset. Stealth process is going well. Glad it's Friday, finally. I've been feeling under the weather for the last few days. I'm sorry to hear that, my bro. My buddy. So let's see, so that's like 884 square meters. What about this? 888, no. Alright, but yeah, I'm just fucking trying to reduce the amount of walkable area for these fucking red pandas. Let's see, if we kind of like... Actually, here, what we could even do... We could even, like, make this area a bit smaller, because honestly, it's too big. This area is too big. So let's go ahead and edit the barrier again, just so that we can, like... Dangerous animal is escaped! Yeah, no it hasn't. Stop. No, it fucking hasn't. Okay, so, terrain. We're just going to make this, like, private area for the pandas to take a rest in a bit smaller. Little bit, tiny bit smaller. There we go. So, barriers. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, any way to make this habitat better for the pandas. The red pandas. They don't like such a big space. They don't like it. They don't want such a big house. It's too much cleaning to do. They hate it. Let's see, 800 meters, 800 square meters. And once the, let's check how they feel once the other panda gets there, because they'll have more, like, required space, right? They'll have higher space requirements that way. Okay, so how upset are you? Very upset. They're still... Wait, it's insufficient area or crowding issues. Yeah, but does that mean, like... Wait. But, like... I've been assuming this whole time that that was due to there being too much space. Is that true? Like, if I remove the water, how will you feel? The same. Okay, why? Because now the area, the land area is bigger. But his mood didn't change. Maybe we're not overcrowded at all. Or, you know, like, maybe it's not enough... Uh-oh, animal welfare has attracted protesters. Well, why are my fucking zookeepers not moving this red panda, then? Back to its fucking habitat. Guys, I promise, the animal is fine. It's fine. But yeah, so... Let me just look at the fucking guide again for red panda. Let's see, red panda. How much space do you guys need? 220 square meters. Oh, it's because they don't have climbable area. Okay, guys, our problem is gone, and I regret that I ever made this. Now, I think it'll end up being better. So, let's just, like, save, like, a new version. Red Panda 2. Because, I mean, if you know. Okay, so we're gonna put some trees here for the pandas to climb. So that is our new project, right? Is to actually put, like, the right shit in this habitat. So, first of all, terrain. Yeah, that's literally it. That's literally it. They don't have shelter. They don't have enough grass. Too much short grass. They have too much long grass. Not enough soil. Too much rock. Sand and snow they could stand to have if they wanted to. Okay, so. Yeah, just barely too much rock. Okay. So actually, here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this, like, there we go. See, now there's the, like, not too much rock. Almost too much rock, but not too much rock. There we go. Yeah, see, this is much better for that red panda. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, we're still not done with terrain yet, guys, is we're gonna make a bunch of short grass in this area. So usually what I do is I paint the short grass next to the rocks, because I figure, like, or, you know, the water or whatever, because I figure, like, the longer grass isn't gonna be so close to rocky soil, right? Or, well, I say rocky soil, but, like, rocks is what I mean, basically. So we'll put all of that right there. And we've got plenty of short grass now, but we're gonna put even more over there. Simply because... and they do want some long grass. But yeah, we're putting a little bit more, short grass there. And the reason for that is that we're gonna be painting over some of the short grass in just a minute. So we want all of this area to be short grass. Wait, I can paint short grass on the hills? Oh, I didn't even know that, dude! Okay, so anyway. Soil, right? So we're gonna go ahead and paint some soil. So the soil is gonna be where the rocks are. So, like, we got grass. We got, like, up against the rocks. We got short grass, and then closer to the rocks, we've got actual soil. Well, no. No, we want those to be rocks, not soil. Huh, okay, hold on, guys. So the actual soil is going to go close to the water, because I figured that's kind of more natural looking. And we do, like I said, we do need a little bit of soil. I am going to lightly put some soil next to the rocks, but it's not going to be, like, they're not just going to be, like, soily. It's not just going to be a dirt hill, right? And then what I was gonna put, like, also, because it doesn't matter for these guys, or possibly at all, if you have heavy soil or light soil, but just for the sake of, like, aesthetic, I'm putting some heavy soil close to, like, right around the edge of the water, and some in, like, these, just some, like, various areas, like, close to these rocks right here, kind of like some of the lower elevation areas. And, like here in their home type area looking thing. I do think we need a little bit more long grass, like right here, because it's looking a bit brown there. Right here, in like the more dense, like, densely grassed areas. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, so that's it for terrain painting, I think. So that, because the terrain is perfect for them. They do need trees, though. So the cool thing is, we're almost to the point of putting trees down. Not quite, because we need to give them some shelters. So, can I search for, like, red panda? Okay, good. So it'll just tell us what red panda's like, apparently. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably pick a small wooden basic shelter. How many animals is this for? I don't know. This houses some amount of animals. So how do I fucking rotate again? I don't know. How do I rotate? Whoa! That is not how I wanted to move. How do I, just, like, okay, that's not it. That's not it either. How do I rotate? Like, so that's that, and then, okay, and then, how do I just, like, hold it? No. I'm not entirely sure how to do this. We'll figure it out somehow? Maybe I just put it down and then I rotate it. Ah, I think that is indeed how it works. How do I reset rotation? How do I... Okay, no, I have no idea. Ah, here we go. Rotation. There we go. So the red panda house, essentially, is going to go right here, basically. We're going to... I think there's probably some shortcuts to do this easier, but... Yeah, so this is going to be the red panda's house. As you can see, it is floating in midair. It won't do that for very long. I don't think we can adjust the terrain up to it because I think... Oh, okay, never mind. We can. Never mind. Also, we want it decently far away from the walls, actually, now that I think about it. Because, or at least, you know, like far enough away. That they can't just climb on top of their house to get away. Duh. Duh, in case you didn't know what I was talking about, that's what I was talking about. So, advanced move, rotate. How do I rotate? Here we go. Right, so put that just like kind of there. Okay. Yeah, see that looks fine to me. And we will move the terrain, just so that it's like kind of like relative to the house. Think of it behind your redeem space mouse. But yeah, just so that it looks more like they can actually fucking climb onto their house. And yeah, we will adjust it a bit more. Like there. I think that's fine for now. We'll put rocks under it later so that it's actually like looks like it's sitting on the ground. But for now we're not doing rock placement. And we're not gonna decorate the house or anything like that quite yet, so don't worry too much about the house. We just want it there for animal welfare reasons, because people are bitching about it apparently. Well, and just to plan out the rest of the layout, right? So, habitat, bedding, large leaves. Is that for red panda? Oh, that's so cute. Let's do like small leaves, and we'll just, yeah, okay, but put like more small leaves there, please. Put more. I want more. Oh, it's being difficult because it's up in the air. Okay. Here. So we'll take this. We'll just move it like slightly over there. We'll rotate it. No, no, stop. We'll rotate it a little bit, and this one we're also going to move like over here and slightly over that way. Boom. So now we have bedding for both of our red pandas. Okay. So then we need like enrichment and shit. Food and water, very important. For the food, should we allow people to watch the red pandas while they're eating? I think that would be cute. So, let's see. Arboreal feeding platform. Interesting. So that's like for up on the trees. We should do that, but not yet. Let's see. Water pipe. Is this all stuff that red pandas will use? Is it like our red panda? Okay, cool. So this is all just like red panda stuff. So we'll put their food here for now. Let's put their food and water like in a private spot where they can just. Oh God, I forgot about that. I forgot that it like lifts or like flattens the ground around where it is. So here, we'll put this here where you can't really tell. This is pretty flat there already. Here, we'll put it right there. Okay. And then for food. Oh, so this is the only feeding station they can use. Ooh, okay. Cool. So do they just like eat in the trees? It says arboreal feeding platform, which I assume means you have to put it up in the trees. For now, we'll put it up in the trees. We'll just do that all at once. Okay, heaters and coolers. I don't think they need one. Not sure. Enrichment items for red pandas. This is where we get the climbable shit out. Right, climbing frame. A small ice ball. Guys, we need an ice ball for the red pandas so that they can just like cutely eat and play. Wait. Is it just like... So I want the ice ball someplace like out of sight because it's just gonna roll into the water anyway. It's not really out of sight, but like we can move it if we need to. Alright, so there's the ice ball. A rubber ducky. I'll put a rubber duck there too because it's adorable. And again, we'll move that later. Let's see how... I just pressed play for a second. And where's our red panda? Here it is. How are you feeling, buddy? Welfare is like doubled since last time, so that's good. Even without the climbing space. So enrichment. Species, food enrichment. Oh, so we need them... Okay, we need food enrichment for them. Okay. Not just toys. Oh, a tree forager. That sounds very red panda-y. I'll put it right there, maybe? No, that's not flat enough. Actually, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, that's perfect. Nearly. We can make it, we can make it look good. So this is what it looks like for now. It's terrible, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, apparently they do need a little bit more toys to be happy. Gift box. Oh. Herb scent marker. Rubbing pillow. Oh, I want to, dude, I want to, ooh, scratching tree. Okay. I don't even know if this is, like, appropriate for where, you know, their biome, but I'm fucking putting that shit in there. Like, whoo, people can't, can they see it from here? Kind of. It's good enough. We'll move it later if we have to. So that's helpful for their enrichment, too. Yay! Wait. Why is their enrichment so low? Species toy enrichment. Yeah, but toys, we got toys. We got toys, honey. Here, play. Aha, there we... Okay, it just hadn't adjusted, I guess. It still wants more toys. What different kinds of toys do you want, buddy? Is that, like, is that enough? Okay, cool. It just needed an herb scent marker. Alright, cool. So, now it seems that the only issue it's having is the lack of climbing space. So... Ooh, also, what about the environment? Animal requires more plant and tree coverage. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Enrichment. Oh yeah, its enrichment is potentially maxed out. And then... Yep. And pretty much just trees and foliage. Okay. So let's get some trees in here. Because this red panda want trees. Let's see. So this is for red... Oh, okay. I guess I just can't search, like, red panda. No, I can't. Okay. So let's, search for... We'll search by, biome. Temperate and taiga. Okay. Cool. And continent Asia. So we're filtering by all of that nonsense. Okay. And let's see. Black poplar tree. Oh, that one's so big! It's so big! I don't think we want this one, because it'll allow them to escape. However, this one might be exactly what we need. We'll put it, like, right here. Will that allow... No, I think that's perfect. I think that's fine. I don't think they'll be able to escape that way. So, so we'll put that there. I don't want, like, too many... Let's see. Alpine currant. I guess it's a bush. Bush? A bush. Beech tree. Okay, sure. Maybe. Do we want a beech tree? What did we already place there? I don't remember. Black poplar? Is that what we placed? Yeah, we placed black poplar. Oh, this one's pretty. And I do want a little bit of, like, consistency and, like, you know, the kind of foliage that we have. Also, I think... I'm not sure if they can get out from this tree, but we'll find out. We shall find out. We're also gonna want broken Himalayan pine. Ooh, that sounds very, Taiga-ish. So we'll put one of these down in their, like, personal area, I guess. No. No. Broken Himalayan pine too. Ooh, that one's pretty. Let me think. Broken Scots pine. I don't want a broken tree in their home, like somebody's deforesting their fucking home. Cherry blossom tree, however, very fucking pretty. So, it's also not very tall. So I think it's safe to put one of those. Why is that one like that? It's just like, why is it like leaning over slightly? Or actually, ooh, and there's even smaller cherry blossom tree. Okay. We'll put like a really tiny one, like right here, maybe? No. Welcome to making a fucking Planet Zoo exhibit where I'm just like, no, that's not quite right. Ooh, nah, not that either. You know, like for fucking ages. Actually, I think I do like the bigger one better. Also, this one's pretty. That's a medium-sized one. We'll take the medium-sized one and we'll put it like right here maybe. Alright, and then grapes. We could put grapes in there. Cool. Water lilies we absolutely want. Because they're pretty. So yeah. Take some water lilies. Doot doot. We'll go ahead and put them at the right elevation real quick. Oh, X is the hotkey for advanced move. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, no, no. This one. Take this one and move it a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna want to rotate it as well. Because you don't want people to be able to, like, you don't want it to look like you're copying and pasting the same plants every time, right? You don't want that. It just looks unattractive. Where are the... Where are the water lilies? I must have scrolled past them already. Ah, here they are. Common water lily, okay. Put these, like, right there. And these... over there. Okay. Nope. Rotate it just, like, slightly that way. Because again, like, with this kind of thing, you really don't want to be covering the guest view of the red pandas, so you gotta be careful with that, too. With these water lilies. You know? So, there. So you want them, like, kind of on the edge of the water if you can help it. You know, you don't want it to block the viewing angle of the pandas. Okay. See, there was some pretty stuff that I didn't take a huge look at. Ooh, bamboo. But these are red pandas. Do red pandas eat bamboo too? I don't think they do they? Hawthorn bush. Oh, bushes could be really pretty. Let's put some bushes around. Just to, like... You gotta be, like, also really careful not to just, like, place everything down. Because it's really easy to just be like, oh my god, everything's so pretty, blah, 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 blah. Put everything everywhere, you know what I mean? But you really want, like, you need to be very deliberate about where you put stuff. Ooh, wisteria. Wisteria. Ooh. Wisteria flowers are pretty. Dude, guys, we could put wisteria in our house. We could just have wisteria hanging. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'll take. Yeah, no, that's fucking nice. That is really fucking nice. It might be a bit much. It might be a bit loud. Compared to, like, because we already have the sakura tree. We already have that. So I want this definitely just to go, like, up to the edge. You know what I mean? And just kind of, like... How do I want this to go? Okay, so... Let's move this, like, way over here. And we'll have it on, like, kind of this wall here so it doesn't look so much like just, like, a random cliff face, right? Which is absolutely what it is. It is a random cliff face. But we don't want the guests to know that. We don't want the guests to fucking know that. There we go, and then a little bit further over here. You really gotta dress up these edges so it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look like you just got, like, you know, random piles of dirt in your zoo. 'Cause you do. Oh, that's gonna look fantastic. And there's so many other ways we can dress this up. We'll figure it out over time, kinda. Oh, hydrangeas. See, there's so much pretty shit we can put in here. Where'd the wisteria go? Wisteria cluster. This one is, for some reason, just like horizontal. This one is also a different shape, which is good. Wisteria. More wisteria. Wisteria fill. Ooh. Wait, so is this like... Oh, it's like a bush type ground cover thing, I think. Or is it just being at a weird angle? Because the other stuff... No, it's just at a weird angle because the other ones are for some reason. I don't know why. No, stop. It's fucking... How do I, like... Talk to... What? Oh, okay. I think I understand what was happening there. I think? Maybe? Let me check. Wisteria... Nope, I have no idea. Okay. Well, we will try to fix the weirdness that is this wisteria. But yeah, that's basically what this wisteria is intended for, is what we're doing of making it look like, you know, less like piles of dirt. So, that's what it's for. Use it. And again, like, with the amount of wisteria that we have right now, it basically looks like we're copying and pasting shit. Whereas in the near future, it will not look like that. Also, I haven't done oh fuck, I haven't done rocks yet, guys. We have to do rocks still. Cause like this whole water right here. Snipe said, I gotta go, but I love these animals and the attention paid to providing happiness for them while being pretty and aesthetic. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it so far, Snipe. And I will see you later, and nice to have you here. So I hope to see you again soon. But like if you look at, like, you know, that compared to fucking you know, remember that dirt that was on the bottom of the water, right? This is, some of it's dirt, some of this water, some of this is dirt. Like, you can tell, like, this, the kind of bit that I'm hovering over is dirt, right? This little bit. However, the entire kind of little pond is covered in rocks in such a way that it looks more like a natural bottom of a pond. So again, after seeing how much time it's taken us just to do the elevation and to place a few pieces of wisteria, I feel like you can really get an idea of, you know, kind of a bit of appreciation for how, look at how many fucking rocks this is. Like, you know, like I think it's really starting to like, if I would be surprised if you guys were not like, oh, that's a lot of fucking work. Because it is. We've been at this for 2.5 hours and we haven't even done rocks yet. And like, look at this fucking construction that I made. And like even like these bushes that I put in between some rocks to make it look less like a wall that I made of rocks and more like a natural rock formation. Oh my god. Like looking back at this after having made it so, you know, like a fucking year ago, I'm very impressed with myself, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, I have a true appreciation for the work I did back then. And like, holy fucking shit. You know, like you can tell the difference, right? Like going from one habitat, you know, from the other habitat to this habitat and being like, oh, this one isn't done yet. You know? All of that being said, I think I'm going to end the stream for today because, I don't know, I'm just tired. I've done a lot of shit today, actually. I've been extremely productive. Like, I did a lot of work on an art commission today. I took another art commission. I haven't started on it yet, but that's because I'm tired as fuck. I streamed, obviously, for 2.5 hours. And I spent like an hour or more working on a new YouTube video, which is way more work than I thought it would be. So, I think I'm pretty much done for the day. I think I'm ready to sit on my ass and do nothing, even more than I am right now. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Shoutouts to Korgoth, Canoe, and Lord of the TV, who are all supporting me on Patreon, by the way. And, oh my god, I'm tired. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? See you!